Alright guys, what we're doing here, we're launching our drone. I bought a DJI Air 3S from Best Buy. Runs you about $1,500, just short of $1,500, tax and everything. We had to find a place in Big Bear that we could fly this without any restrictions. Typically you have to get a permit in order to fly up there, and you have to stay under 400 feet. However, we found this one strip of road here where it did not restrict us, because when you go to set up the drone and launch it, if it's in a restricted space, it won't even let you get it off the ground. So we were able to launch it here. And what's crazy about this thing is the obstacle avoidance system. So it will automatically avoid obstacles, as you'll notice as you're watching the video, how it will avoid tree limbs, go between them, go above trees. It's a pretty crazy system. Drones have been around for a while, but the technology is just crazy where it's come. This thing's probably only about 15 inches wide, got 4 blades on it. Puts out a lot of wind for something so small, but it's got a lot of options. Very good video quality. I don't know if it records sound or not. Didn't even think about it when I shot this video. However, from this altitude, where the drone is above the Jeep, which range from 50 feet up to 100 feet or so, you probably wouldn't hear anything anyway other than a little bit of wind blowing. But if you didn't know better, you would think my Jeep was a remote control toy riding across here. And this trail is the Holcomb Pass trail in San Bernardino. They have different trails ranging from 1 to 3, easy to hard, 1 being easy, 3 being the hardest. This right here is nothing more really than a dirt road with ruts, and has several water holes with mud in it because of the storm it just came through a couple nights prior to this. But other than that, it's just pretty much a dirt road. The last quarter of it was probably the worst part, where it was really rocky and rutted out, and you had to go slow to go through there. Otherwise, it'd beat you to death. But a lot of Jeeps, a lot of Broncos, a lot of pickup trucks up here riding the trails, even side by sides. There's even some camping areas up here. Here comes a Jeep right now, Jeep Wave. And you can see right now, here comes like a little, call it a little water hole. About all it is some water in the dirt road, and make a little mud out of it. And yes, I drove around this one. Went through quite a few of them, but I just drove around this one for no other reason, just to keep moving. And I was more interested in the drone. So the drone is in active track mode, so it's following the Jeep. There's nothing we're doing on the inside. We have the remote control. We can see what it's seeing, but you're not guiding it. It's just locked in on my Jeep. So Silos, he's behind me in his black Rubicon 392 that you guys seen in the video, but obviously you're not going to see his Jeep unless he passes me up or pulls next to me, because it's only locked on mine. It's a beautiful day out here in San Bernardino, nice and sunny. Here comes another pickup truck. And right here I had to pause. I was trying to let some cars come through, but they refused and stopped for me, so then I started going again. 3 SUVs. I even seen motorcycles up here riding around, ATVs. So I guess it's considered an OHV park up around there. So nice place to go ride. If you got a side-by-side, be a great place to go to. You can see how the drone went above the trees. And right up there you can see Bigfoot. Dang it, the camera didn't record him. Thought we had him on video. The San Bernardino skunk ape across the road. And right here is where the drone stopped. So you can see it stopped moving with the Jeep. and that's because it hit a no-fly zone. It's restricted there. So that drone just stopped midair and just hovered. And I could have turned around and came back, but we stopped about 50 to 75 yards up the road because we had a message that flashed up on the screen of the remote control, which is actually your phone. Your phone hooks to it, telling you you're entering a restricted airspace. You can't fly through it with the drone. I guess maybe if you had a permit, you would be able to keep going. But so right now, all I could do with the drone is go up, down, or backwards. You can see right now, you'll see me. I raised it considerably higher above the trees, but I could not inch it forward. So rather than driving back down there, I just walked down and lowered it back to the ground. So the drone has a feature called return to home, which I imagine most of the drones do, or any good quality ones do, and DJI is a big brand name in the drone business. Return to home feature, so you can set your return to home feature, and it is set automatically when we launched it. So right now, because we're running video, the battery percentage got low, and it started counting down. I think it was either 10 or 20 seconds, and said the drone was going to return back to home. So it was going to fly back and go back to where we launched it from. So that's why I started walking down, and I just lowered it down to the ground, landed it there. It's a pretty cool feature though, because if you're flying out here anywhere, but like above water or anything, when that battery gets to a certain percentage, the drone will automatically return back to the wherever you set the return to home point at. And you know, when we're riding in the Jeep, that was in active track mode. That's how it tracks the Jeep. So it's really crazy, but yeah, you don't have to worry about losing your drone. Just make sure you set a return to home point, which it did automatically before we launched it, but I did it here at my house as well, so it land right back here in my backyard.